I was on Twitter earlier today and I saw somebody like tweet. You know how last week there was like a tweet going around about like the movie Crank and people being like, "Oh, Crank, prank." Or people were like, "Oh, Crank, that sex scene was so unnecessary." And they're like, "Yes, it is. He needs to have sex to live." And then somebody posts the sex scene from the second movie. They're like, "Thanks to everybody talking about how that sex scene was necessary. How about you check out this sex scene from the second movie?" And I'm like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck? That was the most outrageous shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I have not seen Crank 2, okay? But they fuck at the racetrack, and it is the most insane shit. Like, the guy's like fucking her in different positions on the racetrack, and they're like rolling around in the dirt. People are like cheering them on and watching them, and then all of a sudden the race starts and the horses are going, and the horse like jumps over them, and she's staring at the horse's cock, and I'm like, why did they have to show a fucking horse cock? What the fuck is the point of that? What was the point of that? Oh yeah, and some guy caught her panties in his mouth. And then they were like, yeah, this is a very absolutely necessary sex scene. And people in the comments were like, no, it isn't. What the fuck? And then I find out that in Crank 2, he needs to charge his body with electricity to live. So then I'm like, okay, well, since it's electricity, why the fuck is he fucking at the racetrack? Oh my god. Because I just can't. They were like fucking in a gajillion different positions. Some of them that I just don't even understand how they work. I was just like, how the fuck is that gonna work? What the fuck? And then it's like jump scare Amy Smart's boobs. God damn it. I don't know. I haven't seen the second movie. I only saw the first movie. What the fuck you mean you never fucking in them racetrack? Bro, she was in the racetrack. They were in the dirt and in the mud. And then some guy comes and like hoses her down with water. And she's like rolling away. And like the water is like at such a high speed that it looks white. And it's like, we all know what the fuck that's supposed to imply. Like, come on now. And she's like rolling around like, oh. And people are starting to boo because it's over. People are like booing in the stands when people were cheering, and then all of a sudden they start booing at him. Like, boo! What the fuck? What outrageous film? I can't. I absolutely can't.